Okay, so now that we've had a chance to look at the different types of audiences, Facebook's bidding cycle and how that works, let's take a look at the targeting based off of the interests and behaviors that you can target people using Facebook's algorithm. So, targeting typically how interest targeting works. Basically, what Facebook does is it tracks people through their online behavior, through their Facebook behavior. Yes, Facebook is listening to your phone conversations. I know, scary. It is reading your emails, and it's also collecting information about what you do through third-party data. So these are just things to keep in mind. Basically, it listens for keywords. It's just listening and watching and keeping track of all the things you do. In a sense, essentially to help people like you and me be able to target and do business. So honestly, you know, uh, one thing about Facebook is that it has tried to keep its platform user friendly, so it's trying not to show too many ads in the timelines of its users, which is why again that bidding cycle is so important and why Facebook's algorithm is optimized to do this very thing is because it's trying to listen to what its users want. And so when it does that, it knows what types of information, what types of ads to put in front of them. So one thing to keep in mind, especially when you are designing your ads, is everything is your continuity. Everything needs to have continuity when designing your ads. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to target someone, you were selling like a vacation package or something, and you wanted to target people who are interested in Italy. So not only are you going to say perchance use Italy in your targeting as an interest, you're also going to need to use the continuity throughout your entire ad message, including the ad copy needs to say Italy in the ad copy so that not only are you targeting for Italy, but your ad copy is also saying Italy, and whatever destination you are driving your traffic to, whether that be a landing page or a site, something up, a spot on Facebook, wherever that is, that landing page also needs to include the word Italy. So it has continuity through all of the different levels of the ad as your user is seeing it. This is not only going to help Facebook to optimize your your ad better for potential viewers, but it's going to increase your chances of being seen. So right now, let's take a look into Ads Manager at an audience at the ad set level so you can see how you can actually target this in your back office. So right now, we're in the back of, I'm at the ad set level. I've created a campaign with an objective. So you do have to do that. You have to create a campaign with an objective. And now we're just going to kind of fiddle around in here just to understand the different levels of uh, of the targeting, how you go in the back office and do this. So up here, you can put your ad set level name. This is where you assign a name to your ad level, and this is more probably for your reference than anything else. In this case, I'm just going to kind of leave it as it is because I'm not going into too much detail here. I just want you to be able to understand and get a basic grasp and understand what Ads Manager looks like and how you can go into this targeting. So let's say, you're looking at building and designing your own custom audience. And I want to target people who are interested in going to Italy, who are in the United States. Okay, this is just a brief general example. So here I would um, so let's X out of that for just a second. So you might see something like this. So let's say I wanted to target people who are in the United States. So I type United States and I'm going to um, leave the age bracket, what we have, 18 to 24. So let's go ahead and just kind of throw in the parameters of what we've been using so far. Let's go ahead and do 18 to 24. I'm going to do both men and women. For the languages section here, typically you don't have to actually fill anything in here because Facebook automatically assumes that whatever you type, Facebook's automatic language is going to be English. So unless you are specifically targeting countries, other countries that are non-speaking, non-English speaking countries, you actually do not have to fill in this area. So for here, and this is where we get into detailed targeting. Okay, so this is where you actually go and look at the interests, behaviors, or type in the interests you think people are going to be interested in. So in this instance, I would want to type Italy as an interest because I want people to actually go to that destination or that to be included in my interests. Another thing that is really cool to do um, Facebook has the browse section over here. So if you're not sure exactly, you can target people by their demographics, by their interests that Facebook gives you. So let's say we wanted to target by demographic. We could go and look at education level, financial, home, life events, parents, looking to travel, um, interests, behaviors. Let's see. Job role, media, soccer, travel. Look here. So business travelers, casino, vacation commuters. There's all types of different levels to people who are potential leisure travels, looking to take a trip, um, or people who have returned from travel. So it depends what exactly you are targeting your specific ad for. Who ideally is on the other end of this campaign that you're trying to reach, so you would know and understand the behaviors that you would want them to have, that you would target them for specifically on Facebook. So another way to let's say you might even be targeting someone like marketers or dentists or realtors or in the real estate industry. When you think about targeting, you want to say, what do these people have in common? Well, um, if I'm going to target actors, let's say I wanted to target actors. Well, what kind of things are actors associated with? What, stuff like um, actors access or filmmaker IQ or backstage or 800 casting. I want to look at, I want to think of stuff that the actors are associated with and type those interests in. And if they're not available on Facebook, then, go to Amazon and look at, just type in different reference keywords. Use Google AdWords to find keywords that are relative to the type of things you want to target people for based on their interests alone. Okay. So and then once you're done, that pretty much kind of covers the interest section here. It's not too complicated. It can get a little testy, but this is where it really kind of gets into understanding how you design your ad is specific to number one, the objective of your campaign and the specific audience that you are trying to reach.